Hello, fellow StarCraft fanatics. Squiggles here, bringing you another game. This one, it's gonna be a treat. I think it's gonna be Liquid HuK up at the top right corner, the red Protoss, and at the bottom we have QXC, the purple Terran. This is a game from the Assembly tournament, and Liquid HuK and QXC are two of my absolute favorite players. So I am incredibly excited to see what they are going to be able to do in this match. I'm expecting nothing but an epic match from these two all-star players. The map is Delta Quadrant, so pretty good map, and I'm just so excited to see what these guys can pull off. It looks like everything's going to be standard starting off. We do have a supply depot and a pylon going down right now, and just lots of stuff. And it looks like Liquid HuK is going to be chrono boosting out those probes. He is so good at chrono boosting. He's like one of those players who he's like, well, I can use chrono boost on any building, but why would I use it on a building when I get more probes with it? So he's just constantly chrono boosting that Nexus, getting probes, and getting ahead. Even though the other player plays perfectly, he just always gets ahead in workers, it seems like, because he's constantly chrono boosting out those probes. So props to him for chrono boost and using it so effectively. Okay, QXC going to be putting down a barracks. No cheesy stuff going on, just throwing the racks down. Cheese is not quite as common on this map because of how easy it is to scout. During the beta and stuff, people used to put like barracks like right here, but where people are scouting, they always go through the middle anyway, so they'll scout that right away. And if you see proxy coming, then it's just not nearly as good because people can react. So it looks like a gas going down for QXC as well as HuK, and he is going to be, let's see, QXC is really mad at this pylon for some reason, does not like the placement, and is going to be punching it in the face. And Liquid HuK, who's so good with his probes, is going to be saying screw you and punching that SCV a little bit, and then laying down a cybernetics core. And so QXC knows where HuK is at this point, and well, HuK now knows where QXC is because he scouted both other locations and did not see anything. And it looks like we're going to see a second barracks from QXC, so a 2 racks opening. But he did get a gas, so it's not exactly like a 2 racks pressure. It's more of a 1 barracks and then get something for tech, or maybe I wonder if he's going to get a fast stem or maybe a fast factory. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This Marine at the ramp is going to do his level best to stop this probe, and the probe, not scared at all, is just going to go up and punch the Marine in the face, and he's going to pay with his life for that. Meanwhile, QXC's SCV, so good at scouting, he is able to continue doing it, and these zealots are, oh, he juked him. This guy should be playing on a football team. He is so good. Juking left, going right, and just back and forth, and really, Liquid HuK is going to have to be, whoa, what just happened? Oh, that was my mouse, I apologize. Liquid HuK is going to have to wait for the Stalker to come out before he's going to be able to do any kind of real tech, unless he wants to show QXC exactly what he's doing. And QXC is going to tell his guy to hide in the corner like a girl. Okay, a bunker going up. Now, here we go. We have 2 zealots, and this is pretty good pressure, but the bunker is going to finish. Look at the timing of that bunker. So perfect. And these Marines are going to pop inside, and that is really going to shut down the pressure, unless they just run past it, which is also a decent plan. And now it's going to come down to this micro. Ooh, a Marauder out too. So we're going to see if this early pressure can do any kind of damage, and it looks like they are going to take out this 1 SCV. Yeah, there we go. Taking out 1 SCV. Can he get a second one? It looks like he might. This SCV offering himself up, but going to barely survive. And hopefully he puts a guy back on that supply depot. That's going to be unfortunate if that just goes for forever without getting built. Longest supply depot timing ever. And he does need the supply too, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, so he does get out a quick reactor and a quick tech lab. So very good there. And now he is going to be putting some pressure back on. He says, screw you, man, I'm going. And wait, sending some SCVs as well. So this is going to be quite a pressure-intensive thing. And he does have a sentry, so he can block this ramp. It is a little bit wider ramp, though, so I'm going to be interested to see if one force field can actually contain that entire ramp. And I think he is going to wait for his SCVs to get there. Maybe not. Nope, just going to run up and force the force field early. That's force the force field. And another sentry out for HuK, so he is going to be fine, I think, at this point. And look at this. Ooh, hidden tech. He's going to be going for Twilight Council, so probably DTs. And it looks like, ooh. QXC able to get up his ramp, break the ramp early. Now he has SCV buffer, and he's going to be building bunkers now. It's going to be up to HuK to see if he can stop this. Here come the probes, and that is a great force field there with these stalkers. He should be able to clean this up fairly well. So good pressure by QXC, but it looks like it is going to be shot down. Well, we'll see. Yeah, he's down to only 2 Marauders and a Marine, and he is. There's some reinforcements, but it does not look like he is reinforcing anymore. Nope, I am a liar. There's more reinforcements, and he is streaming non-stop, and it's going to be interesting to see how he pulls out of this, and it looks like he is going to not pull out of it. But now Liquid HuK is going to be doing a little bit of his own counter-attacking, and that means QXC is going to go back to base, and he is going to be A-OK fine. He still has that bunker in the middle, plus or at the top of his ramp, rather, plus all of these Marauders, and they have bonus damage against everything in this army, since it is all stalkers and they are all armored. So it looks like HuK is going to put up a little bit of a light contain just to see exactly what's going on. And wait, is he getting? No, he's not getting blink. There's the DTs, and he's ninja expanding. So this expansion is probably not going to be scouted for a while unless QXC has star vision going on, which we'll have to wait and see if he indeed does. Sending out 1 Marine now, wants to see exactly what kind of contain there is, and he sees, there's only 1 stalker, so he's probably going to move out with these guys and break the contain right now. Yeah, a couple of Marauders is going to be all that is needed to kill that contain. And the Marauders do have stim and concussive shell, and it looks like that the combat shield is being researched right now. So heavy bio coming out, and a Reaper. So this Reaper is going to be used mainly for scouting, as he is, or maybe he'll be able to, he may also use the Reaper and try to pull guys away. But look at this, Liquid HuK. He has guys right here where the Reaper would probably come in, and he is doing so good right now. And it looks like he is transferring probes. So, and HuK controls the center watchtower. So really, QXC has no idea right now that HuK has expanded. He thinks he's doing a 1-base play, and so he's going to go ahead and expand after getting a ton of units. That's always a safe bet, is getting a lot of units and expanding behind it. And I'm going to be curious. Yeah, he's going to be taking out these destructible rocks and expanding to these back rocks. And it looks like there was going to be a pause, but then he was like, nah, I'm good. And then they're both like, good luck, have fun. Such good, well-mannered players, both of these guys. So they know each other quite well, and they play against each other all the time. And going to block off any reinforcements. This little poke from QXC, not really worth it, pretty much sacrificing a Marauder, but able to see a little bit. He's able to see, I don't know, actually. Let's check the QXC cam really quick. Nope, but not from his point of view, and see if he did see. No, he does not know that robotics is there. So we're going to have to see what happens there. And DT's in the main. Here we go. We're going to have to see what he can do here. He does have a scan, almost. He almost has a scan. So he's going to wait for that scan, and then it is going to not go off. We're going to have to wait and see how many DTs are actually in this space. Okay, so he scans and kills 1 DT. HuK doing a great job of spreading his DTs out, though. And these DTs are going to allow him to break the front pretty much at will. And we're going to have to wait and see if he's able to. He has really no detection at this point. He's trying to get the second orbital, and when the second orbital finishes, then he will have another scan. But really, 3 DTs in the base right now. This is not looking good for QXC. He's able to scan and take out 1 DT, and is he going to get a second one? Yes, he does get a second one. But HuK doing such a good job of spreading these DTs out. He does have another one, and these DTs being so annoying, just getting tons of free kills. We can see the supply difference is 64 for QXC and only 60 for HuK. So HuK slightly behind in supply, but making up for it now with these DTs. And look at this, using his units as a meat shield to get this turret up. And now he is going to be safe at least around his mineral line from the DTs. And HuK is going to pull back, not out of the base, but just a little bit back, so he's able to. Oh, and he got a little bit close, and there goes the DT. He is down. And a Raven about to pop out, which is going to put an end to these DT shenanigans as far as killing an army that is away from those missile turrets. Now it looks like QXC, he's quite oversaturated at his main, and he does have that expansion, so he's going to be wanting to expand here. Didn't end up killing the destructible rocks because of that DT harass, and it looks like now he's going to be going into medevac production as well as adding on more barracks. Looks like with Tech Lab, so getting some Marauders as well as Marines, and adding on another barracks as well. So he's going to be going incredibly bio-heavy. Meanwhile, HuK is, it looks like, just macroing like a toss. That's right, macroing like a toss. Getting a ton of stalkers really stalker heavy in his army. If we go to the units tab, we can see that he indeed does have, well, let's look. We have 3 stalkers, 1 sentry, and 3 zealots, and a ton of probes. This is what I was talking about earlier with his chrono boosting of probes being so good at continuing to make stuff. So he has 49 probes, over 37 SCVs. That's going to give him quite the economic advantage. All right, and here we have I thought it was going to be a battle, but apparently not. Let's go back to the production tab. And QXE, I think he knows something's up. He saw somebody run this way, and so he's going to just come over here and poke and see exactly what's going on. Loading up some guys, and it looks like he's going to drop the main as well as poke at the expansion. So very, very good. And there goes the, oh no, does not want to lose that Raven. A little bit of miscontrol there. But let's look over and see if we can find, where is that other, oh, it looks like HuK is going to try to pinch these units right here. I'm curious to see where exactly that other, where did it go? I don't actually know where it is. But there's another medevac around here someplace doing something, and it looks like, oh, he may have done a drop. I don't know. Let's go to the units tab so we can look and see what's going on. He only has 1 medevac, so he did lose that medevac. And now he's going to lift up that medevac, and oh, geez, he has to be careful here. Oh, that's what he did. He dropped in the back over here. Cool, cool, cool. So here he goes. He does still have all of his units, and he's going to be focused down this Twilight Council as fast as humanly possible. And he does end up getting it and focusing on these pylons, which is supply blocking HuK. And now HuK is going to be attacking with his entire army, and QXE doing a decent job of trying to negate a lot of the surround that these zealots can do, but it looks like his army is going to go down, and HuK is able to save his Dark Shrine. That's great for counterattacking and everything. And now QXE going to be getting his expansion up and Ninja expanding on his own, and now going to be attacking into the main and going to be building bunkers yet again and trying to do everything he can. Looks like a couple of good force fields going down, and HuK is going to be coming up behind him, cutting off those reinforcements, and going to be cutting off these units as well. So it's going to be up to QXE to make these units as cost effective as possible before they do end up dying, because there's nowhere for them to go. And it looks like he is going to be, let's see, ooh, nice pylon placement there. Back to the action. Looks like he is going to be trying to move around and kill some probes if he possibly can. Killing a few of them, but HuK's still ahead by, it looks like 9 probes. 9 probes, or 59 probes over 50 SCVs. So HuK's still ahead as far as that goes. If we look at the, let's go back to the production tab and see that we have a lot of Marauders, or some Marauders and Marines coming out, as well as another couple of barracks. And yep, they're both expanding again. So it's going to be 3 base on 3 base, assuming that QXE can hold this counterattack again that's coming. That is a lot of units. And he has High Templar now with Storm, so we're going to have to see what happens here. The workers are coming out and are instantly going to be just destroyed with that Storm. And QXE, oh no, it does not look like he has a lot of units. So is he going to be able to hold this up? Oh man, I'm actually skeptical to see if he's able to hold this up. HuK has a lot of Storm and a lot of guys, and he is just storming so they cannot repair that bunker. And he's feedbacking on all of these medevacs, and he is just going to roll through QXE, it looks like. I don't see a lot of units coming out. He does have good production going on, but oh, look at this, queuing up. He is in a panic right now, and let's see if he is going to be able to hold on. It looks like there is just too many things. An Archon now coming out, and oh man, QXE holding on just barely, but I really don't think he's going to be able to hold on here, so expect GG at any moment. Yeah, it looks like HuK with additional reinforcements coming in this side. Oh man, it's going to be incredibly hard for QXE to hold this. I really don't think he can. He's rallying units back, trying to get a few extras, but really he's just losing too much of his production facilities. And here comes Speedlots in to the main as well now, and HuK expanding behind this as well, so he's going to be even farther ahead. And there's the GG. Great game by these 2 pro gamers.